What's going on, Geeks and Gamers? This is Ryan with the RK Outpost, and welcome to Gaming with Geeks. And The Last of Us Part 2 leaks continue to dominate the news cycle. You have so many different people involved in this. You have a group of fans who are absolutely outraged at the story that was revealed during these leaks. They are pissed off at Naughty Dog. They are upset at Neil Druckmann for being the one precipitating all of these identity politics-driven changes to the story, and for the destruction of a character that they really enjoyed. You have some fans that are just pissed off that the game actually leaked, that they're not going to be able to experience like they would have, but a lot of people are relieved they're not going to have to spend $60 to $80 just to have a big disappointment. But no matter your perspective, it's very clear that Naughty Dog Studios is really under the gun right now, and Neil Druckmann specifically. The more and more that comes out about their behavior, their practices, the fact that they are putting identity politics ahead of so many other things, Neil Druckmann's statements about Anita Sarkeesian and feminist frequency and how much that inspires him is very troubling as well. Now, if you want to get more information on that Neil Druckmann, Anita Sarkeesian issue, I did do a video over on my channel. I'll put the link in the description below. But when it comes to the leaks, Naughty Dog and Sony are now taking action against people that share them. Look right here, social media accounts getting DMCA'd for sharing The Last of Us 2 leaks that are out there for everyone to see. Now, we know that we saw YouTube videos go, like people putting them on YouTube accounts and them immediately getting struck down when those whole videos leaked. But that's not all they are stopping. Now they're taking down Twitter accounts that just share information and pictures, not even the videos. It's getting pretty crazy. Let's look at this One Angry Gamer, and thank you to One Angry Gamer. I don't know about the ads that I receive while I'm One Angry Gamer, but I like a lot of the content. We already knew that YouTube channels were getting struck and shut down for sharing leaks from The Last of Us 2. However, what some of you may not even know is Sony is also targeting Twitter users as well. Artist Storm Yorha warned followers that even mentioning leaks about The Last of Us 2 could net your tweets in a spot in Twitter jail due to a Digital Millennium copyright claim. And here it is, do not mention redacted leaks. If your tweet gets traction, regardless if you post footage or not, Sony will literally file a DMCA takedown on your account. Same goes for YouTube or any network. So just if you talk about the content of the leaks, which is absolute insanity. And you can see right here, this is an email from Twitter support. The following material has been removed from your account in response to the DMCA takedown at the bottom of this email. And it is an angry employee is leaking Last of Us to YouTube again. What the heck is going on? And there's the way that they can do it if they want to do a counterclaim, but we all know that that's never going to work against these big corporations. As you can see, the reference tweet was taken down, simply stated, an angry employee is leaking Last of Us 2 on YouTube again. The tweet is still up, but the tweet is still up. The media link to the tweet has been removed. YouTubers haven't been as lucky, which is why we were very careful when we did the leak video, which again, I will put in the description. If you want to know everything behind the leaks, that is the video to go to. But we were very careful not to include any videos, only some of the images and a description of the plot, because we didn't want to make it easy for Sony to come and take that down. Sony's legal team has been vigilantly going after any accounts that share spoilers or leaks from The Last of Us 2, hoping to prevent more backlash against the game ahead of its June 19, 2020 release date. But I think everybody kind of feels the same way. The cat is out of the bag. They are trying to do damage control because they know these leaks have cost them millions and millions of dollars. There is no doubt about it. So many people are so upset about these leaks, so upset about the identity politics that are clearly being forced upon us in this game. But, I mean, we know some people just don't care. One of those people who doesn't care is Neil Druckmann. He posted this on his Instagram page during all this blowback, and I'll overlay it right here. At this point, it's a quote from Kurt Cobain. At this point, I have a request for our fans. If any of you in any way hate homosexuals, people of a different color, or women, please do us a favor and leave us the F alone. Don't come to our shows and don't buy our records. That is his statement to people that are upset about what they found out about The Last of Us 2. Not, we're sorry you're upset about this. Not, wow, we must have really misjudged it. Not, well, we hope you still like it. Give it a chance. No, not that. Go F yourself if you don't think the way that we think. Calling people racist, calling people sexist, calling people homophobes. The standard behavior from these people. And it's very clear that he learned straight from the playbook of Anita Sarkeesian. And I have another example here. Again, we're going to keep on leaking some of these details out about Neil Druckmann and about his connection to Anita Sarkeesian, because it goes very deep, like how he was inspired by her and feminist frequency. I found this from a while ago. Thank you to Liquid Plastic for sending me some of this information. Make sure you go check out Liquid Plastic and give him a follow. Uncharted 4 director, who was Neil Druckmann, says they had to ask one sexist focus tester to leave. Now again, Uncharted 4 was a Naughty Dog Studios production. Neil Druckmann took over for a very beloved story writer, and it became Neil Druckmann's project. A lot of people were not happy specifically with Nadine in this. They were not happy with the fact that Nathan Drake's child ended up being a girl, even though it was originally intended to be a boy. A lot of things like this. But here is the question asked to him in this sit-down interview. You've said in the past you've been influenced by Anita Sarkeesian's feminist frequency videos and the larger conversation about diversity and representation in games. How did that affect Uncharted 4? Again, this is 4 years ago, guys. There were a lot of people that are out in front of us, out in front of everyone on this, seeing it for what it was. But a lot of people are just catching up now. Druckmann. When I'm introducing and describing a new character to our lead character concept artist, constantly she will ask, what if it was a girl? And I'm like, oh, I didn't think about that. Let me think. Does that affect or change anything? No? Cool. That's different. Yeah, let's do it. Initially, in the epilogue, it was Nate's son. Something similar happened with the mansion they got into. There was an old English guy's house. She asked, well, what if it was a woman? Then here we go, right here. You have some sexist focus testers who were really upset by Nadine beating up Nate, and really upset at the end when it was Nate's daughter, to the point where we just had to ask one guy to leave. So the people that you bring in, to take a look at your game and say whether they like it or not, or what they like about it or not, a lot of them were outraged about it. And instead of listening to him, you decided to tell him to leave. What a great way. Why even do focus testing at that point? To the point where he had to ask one guy to leave. In his core, it just affected him. He was cursing, not you too, Naughty Dog. I guess I'm done with Uncharted. If you guys ever make another one with his daughter, this effing BS. And I was like, wow, why does that matter? And of course, these people just can't understand how other people feel. Now, is it a problem that Nadine is in this game? No, but a ton of people had a problem with the way she absolutely beats the crap out of Nathan Drake, and you can't even fight back against her. You're just meant to get your butt whooped by her. A lot of people were upset about that and don't really like Nadine's character. So, of course, that was an issue. But it is just more of the same from Naughty Dog and Sony in this, taking down anyone who's trying to talk about the leaks because they're trying to save face. They know how bad this has harmed their company and their reputation, and The Last of Us Part 2's sales will be tanking. Every day, more comes out about Naughty Dog, about Neil Druckmann, and about his relationship with Anita Sarkeesian. So we'll see what happens tomorrow. But let me know what you guys think about this, about Naughty Dog and Sony having these leaks pulled down, DMCA, nuking Twitter accounts, nuking YouTube accounts, all because they are sharing the leaks. Let us know in the comments below. Subscribe to Gaming with Geeks, ring the bell for notifications, share this video out there, and I'll talk to you guys later.